Bridge. The locals call it the Bridge of Death. The reason for that moniker? Because this is where most people throw themselves off. Korea has one of the highest suicide rates of all OECD countries. This chart lists them at number 4 with a rate of 28.6 per 100,000 population. This is because many people feel trapped, either in high competition to get a job, or bound in a strict hierarchy within a job. The latter category often deal with unfair treatment in the workplace or intense working hours. This is a pitfall that many countries can fall into. We can stop this by examining the current workplace and the 3 core features that make it up. First, the strict hierarchical structure that Koreans use. Asia Link Business states that time with the company and status within are all integral to the Korean culture. Basically, this means that the higher up you are and the longer time you've been with the company, the more clout your word has. Workplace bullying is also a severe problem. The Korean Herald has reported on a recent incident that took place in a Seoul IT company named Naver. A survey was done. 52.7% of employees stated that they dealt with severe bullying at least once, with 10.5% saying that they've dealt with it at least once a week. Another problem is long working hours. 90 Day Korea, a tourist site, states that most employees have 10-hour days, with overtime being customary. Nikkei Asia gives an example with Samsung, their employees needing a daily minimum of at least 4 hours and a weekly minimum of 40, which leads many to overwork. However, small changes are occurring. A new generation of laws and workers are attempting to change the workplace. BBC reported on a labor law that can charge dishonorable employers up to 3 years in prison or fine them up to 30 million won or $25,470. The result? Many companies are adjusting their work hours to fit with these new laws. Branding in Asia then reports that young Koreans are starting to branch off away from the corporate world, freelance work becoming more and more favorable. This Pulse News chart lists that South Korea is in 5th place of all OECD countries with self-employment rates. Sadly, these changes may not help. Other impactful problems are South Korean minimum wage, which is stagnating, currently at 8,721 or $7 an hour. And this low employment rate, which is only 61.3%. However, Koreans recognize these issues. Take another look at the Mapo Bridge. See anything different? Korean Times article states that Seoul has attempted to stem the number of suicides taking place here. Their latest attempt? A 2.5-meter guardrail. The Koreans are doing their best to change their unfavorable situations. We can learn a lot from their convictions and improve our own futures and workplace.